DC, the soundtracks, episode number 6. This is going to be a great soundtrack. We're going to review. Stick around. DC Duran Customs, the soundtracks, episode number 6, man. But before we get started, this is going to be a great soundtrack, man. Before we get started, I hope what I share with you raises your frequency, raises your vibration, and puts you on a whole nother level of thinking, Jack. Be vigilant, be aware, get prepared, man. Letting it marinate for future generations' sake. And if you haven't already, come on down over here to Jimmy's USA in Whittier, California every Friday and every Sunday, man. Come on by. Lots of great items over here. Lots of great sports cards and collectible items, man. From vinyl records to wrestling figures, all kinds of great items. Come on down over here to Jimmy's USA every Friday and every Sunday. You will not be disappointed. Lots of vintage items, man. Lots of great items over here. Come on down. DC, the soundtracks, episode number 6, man. This is a dope soundtrack we're gonna review, man. I even forgot about this particular soundtrack, even that it was a soundtrack, but I didn't forget how dope it was. How many great songs, and not even that, talking about album cover art. So just go ahead and jump right into it. It kind of stood out. It was so dope. It stood out to me at 1:33 as I say this on the clock. It was so dope to me that it stood out even as an album in itself, man. I forgot that there was a film behind this particular album. Iconic record label, man. Death Row Records, man, of course. And I'm talking none other than Murder Was the Case. Damn, look at that. With the 62. Is that a 62 in the back or 61? Hard top or convertible? Looks like a convertible. Damn, those colors are popping, dude. Whoever came up with this as an album cover, man, was a genius. In memory of Calvin Brodus, man. The soundtrack itself was to a short film, I think produced by Dr. Dre. But it was actually a short film based on the. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's taking me back. It was a short film based off of the track "Murder Was the Case," man. But let's read a little bit about it before we jump into the track listings on the actual soundtrack, because it wasn't just that track there. It was a 1994 short film and soundtrack album starring and performed by Snoop Doggy Dogg. Back then when he was known as Snoop Doggy Dogg, the 18-minute film, but it was a cool film, man. But I don't know, because the actual song itself was so vivid, man. I remember listening to it back in the days for the first time. It kind of painted a picture for you, you know. You had images going through that, like, man, dude, damn, dude, his lyrics were so vivid at the time. 3:33 as I'm saying that, dude, man, it was kind of eerie and scary, especially if you've been shot before, man. Fuck, bro. Let me tell you. The 18-minute film was directed by Dr. Dre and Fab Five Freddy. What? Dude, I did not know that, dude. And reviewing all these albums and soundtracks and doing the shows, I'm coming up with just a lot of information that I just did not know. It was not relevant to me back in the days. I didn't know it was also film directed by Fab Five Freddy, dude. Legendary host and artist from the 80s, hip-hop, MTV, dude. And chronicles the fictional death of Snoop Dogg and his resurrection after making a deal with the devil, dude. God, dude. The film's title comes from Snoop Dogg's song the same name from his debut album Doggy Style, which had been released a year earlier. That's why I didn't understand why did they put it, because it was on his debut album Doggy Style, man. They should have just saved it and left it particularly for the soundtrack. But the soundtrack was dope, dude. It had so many great fucking tracks on there, man. And like the way I said, I thought it was a regular fucking album, man. You know, I was lucky enough to pick up that vinyl right there, man. But come on down to Jimmy's USA, man, where the price is right. You want to add it to your collection, you know what I'm saying? But that is just what I didn't also know, man. Check out all the other shows that are presented here on Durant Customs, a platform that we're building, man, which we did the first episode, which drops today as I'm recording this one. Which album had the most impact, which is Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre's The Chronic album. Two Titans coming together against Ice Cube's Death Certificate Volume 1, which was the better album. Check out all the other shows there. Like and subscribe to the channel. Share, comment. Those are my opinions. You disagree with them, write them in the comments down below, man. Let me know which albums you want me to review. What soundtrack? It don't have to be just hip hop, could be classic rock or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of just different. We're all across the board here at Durant Customs, so come and check it out. Released on October 18, 1994, recorded 1994, Studio Can-Am Studios, legendary Can-Am Studio, Tarzana, Los Angeles, genre, West Coast hip hop, gangster rap, G-Funk. Horrorcore, maybe, man, because of the murder was the. I'm telling you, it was so vivid, man. When that beat drops, the intro, Mataron a Snoop Doggy Dogg, with the police and everything on there, man. Oh man, the helicopter. It was so vivid, man. And then the beat just drops, and then the lyrics, man. Damn, dude. As I look up at the sky, my mind starts tripping, a tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls, they shaking and they breaking, trying to save the doggo. Damn, pumping on my chest and I'm screaming, damn. That was the jam, dude. That was a hard jam, dude. Has to be one of his best jams to this day, dude. Dude, as I'm saying that, has there ever been a track with that impact and that vividness to have come out by any other artist, dude? Before or after this, dude? Or is this the only one that has... I mean, dude, for me, in my opinion, has there been? Write the track down, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, just the way he delivered it, his voice, his lyrics, the beat, the combination, hitting the points on everything, man. I don't even think the film itself, that video, that extended video, 18 minutes, did it justice, dude. Label Death Row Records, Interscope, Atlantic, producer Suge Knight, executive Dr. Dre, that Daz, Superfly, DJ Quake, Devontae Swing, Sam Snead. That was a dope one. We're gonna read the track list. These are the producers: Big Y, George G1, Archie, Kevin Lewis, Little Scratch, Mark Williams, and Sandman. These are the soundtracks Death Row put out. Above the Rim, 1994, Murder Was the Case, Death Row's greatest hits, chronologically, Death Row Records, singles, man. Yeah, man. So, singles from the soundtrack. Number 1, Murder Was the Case, October 15, 94. The second one, One More Day, What Would You Do, released in 94. Number 3, Natural Born Killers, man. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that one. Number 4, Woman to Woman. And number 5, You Better Recognize. The single What Would You Do by the Dog Pound, which included on the Natural Born Killers soundtrack, and was what would you... There was a movie called Natural Born Killers at the time, which also there's a track on here called Natural Born Killers by Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, which Tupac is in there. He's one of the snipers, the police snipers on that. If you guys didn't pick that up, look at that video. That was an eerie one too, man. That was a cool one too. But Murder Was the Case, Snoop Dogg by himself was that much better to me. I don't know. But to me, in my opinion, let me know what you guys think. DC, the soundtracks, episode number 6, great soundtrack, like the way I said, man. Tupac was paid $200,000 by Death Row record owner to record a song for the album, but track Life So Hard, featuring Snoop Doggy Dogg, was never used for the official soundtrack. It was later released on the soundtrack for his gang-related. Damn, see, man? I'm learning all kinds of stuff. So Life So Hard on gang-related was done in 94, which was supposed to be on Murder Was the Case, dude. Critical reception, man. By Rolling Stone Magazine, Entertainment Weekly. Yeah, but what do they know about music, man? What do they know about music? I bet you, looking back now, their opinion on it has changed. What has come out, anything in that era, man, of music. Listen to the. I'll just say this, man. Listen to the music right now that's going on, man. Fuck. What has come out that, man. That's why we have this YouTube channel. Period. Number 1 was Murder Was the Case. Number 2, in the track list is Natural Born Killers. Number 3, What Would You Do? Damn, which was a classic. Number 4, 21 Jump Street, another dope one. Number 5, One More Day, which was dope. Number 6, Harvest for E. Number 7, Who Got? Some gangster stuff. Man, that was a dope one. Number 8, Come with When I Call. Was that DJ Quick and Danny Boy? Damn, I didn't know DJ Quick had produced a. I didn't know DJ Quick produced that track, but What Would You Do was a dope. What Would You Do was a dope one, man. Come Up to My Room, man. Daz and Jodeci. Daz and Jodeci together, dude. That's what I said. Number $12 and dollars and cents. Who forgot that dollars and cents was on this soundtrack, dude? Murder Was the Case, Natural Born Killers featuring Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, which I said, man, I don't know, Murder Was the Case was just that much better than One More Day, Nate Dogg, 21 Jump Street, Snoop Dogg and Trey D was a classic. Harvest for the Road, Jewel, Who Got Some Gangster Shit, that was a dope one, dude. That's the dope one right there, man. And then Come When I Call, Danny Boy, which was produced by DJ Quick. You Better Recognize, Sam Snead, East Coast Sam Snead, that was a classic. Woman to Woman, Joel redid that one, original from man, what's her name? Man, there. I forgot, man. Dollars and Cents by DJ Quick. The Eulogy, Slip Components, CPOs, which is Boss Hall, Horny B. Rizal, East Side, West Side, Young Soldiers, man. DC, the soundtracks, episode number 6, this classic soundtrack. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This was a classic, man. Like it, subscribe to the channel, man. Peace, love, and light. And we out of here. Stay vigilant. Peace.